Go. Hello, everybody. This is Nami here, and I'm joined by
John.
John, Sirobese, Dude Trick 14, and Big T 6475. I believe is the number.
Yep.
We just go Big T. Like who cares?
Yeah,
what the
Big T is
numbers?
more. It's less precise. It's easier.
Yeah, I know, but there's the 6475, and you have to include the numbers.
I care,
All
but I
right.
don't really care right now. Don't worry about it.
See, nobody even cares, Josh.
Basically, this is the first time we've ever I don't know. You say this is the podcast, basically.
Kind
This
of.
is the class. All right. Well,
It's the first time
whatever.
we've ever done a talk where we're all
Talk
in a
show.
talking session and nobody is playing the same video game, possibly me and Trevor in the same time.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Half
Exactly.
the shit I just said made no sense whatsoever.
Name
Well-
is real talk.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Real talk. All right. We're basically going to go through like a list of topics in at least kind of a half an hour span. We might go over. Hopefully we don't go under. That's the worst case scenario in this thing. But yeah, we'll try to go
Worst
through
case
that.
Ontario.
And yes. Wait, what?
Worst case Ontario.
What? Ontario suck or something?
No, I mean, it's a fail. Oh, what's this?
Okay. So, do you guys want to start with topics now, or do you want to... What?
Let's do it.
Let's talk.
Let's do it. All right.
What?
First topic.
Alright, first topic is, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
10 years from now, I'm hoping to have my degree in engineering.
For what? What do you want to be?
An engineer.
Oh my god, I know that, but what, like...
I don't know what kind of engineer. Probably, I don't know.
Just something in engineering?
Pretty much.
How about you, John?
I think I'm gonna take aerospace, most likely.
Really?
Which- What?
I thought you were going to be an engineer too.
Aerospace is engineering. It's
Is it?
aerospace engineering.
Oh,
Gee.
I knew that.
It's either aerospace engineering at Carleton, which is in Ottawa, or I could take electronics or electrical here, and then go when I'm done and take avionics there once I have my electrical degree, which I think
Okay.
is what my brother's going to do, which is actually a pretty good idea.
How about you, Brady?
Me, I honestly have no idea. I don't know what I want to do with my life, to be completely honest.
Don't be a hooker.
Which I don't want to be a hooker.
I'd be one damn sexy hooker, my dad boys.
I will just not ever. Let's just never be hookers. That's just not a good idea. I don't want to be a hooker. That's one thing I will not be in 10 years.
Life goal, motherfucker.
Life goal.
I'd
not a
laugh
hooker,
to see
yeah.
you just sit and look in the corners there with these, like, tight, high heels on.
What for not being a hooker?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, guys, I'm pretty broke, so you want some
Want to party?
yeah.
Blowjob, $50.
I want to get drunk. You want to get laid?
I think that I don't care what I do. Well, so far, obviously, I think I'll care, in the next, 3-4 years. But I think I just want to be in a kind of a happy mindset, because it's not really a feeling, it's a mindset. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just kind
Of a hooker?
happy. No, not as a hooker. In life.
Yes. Owned.
You could be a hooker in rugby.
How-
Look at you.
Oh,
He doesn't
wait a
play
minute.
rugby.
Because it's called hooker.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Some people
I
are
didn't
into
know
that.
Would
You
you like to fill my role of hooker?
No, I would rather not.
Okay.
But I just want to be happy in what I'm doing. I just want to, make life worth living, really. Jobs, they suck, but,
Don't worry about it.
typically. But, just gonna have to Do what you do.
I see myself living in my mother's basement.
Playing the same video games.
Are
No,
you
no, no,
serious?
I'd be going to school still.
You're kidding
Like
me.
the newer
The course I'm looking at taking it depends how far I want to go. I want to specialize in a surgeon, like as a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of cardiac, but that's something like 12 years
Oh my
Oh, a
god.
shake ball monkey ass.
of university.
That's
Well,
a
hey,
lot of
if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
It's either that or I'm going to cut
Oh,
it back 5 years and just be a doctor.
Hey guys, my phone's ringing, so I'll be right back.
Hey.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm not sure how
Uh.
far I want to go, but I know I want to go into medicine.
Yeah, I guess kind of going back to that, there are a few things I kind of have in mind. First of all, would be there's a few kind of jobs. One would be kind of taking a career in pharmacy, kind of after my dad. Another one would be kind of something in the
Sorry about that, guys.
no problem. It'd be interesting to do something in the broadcasting or like I don't know what the kind of writing industry, I guess. Kind
You'd
of
be
writing
good at that kind of thing. You have quite the voice on you.
Will you be my newscaster?
voice.
Will you
Like
be,
as in you speak a lot and when you say you put meaning behind it.
if I
But
become,
I don't.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. No problem. You go ahead.
If I become an athlete, professional athlete, will you be my commentator?
Will you be my bitch?
I think you could be a scout.
Yeah,
Like a little scout that goes and sets up campfires?
No,
You-
like
you-
a scout for the major leagues. So he finds people that are good and then puts them in the league.
And
Like,
brings
if I
them to the
just,
campfire
hired
to roast marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yes,
Scout
Josh.
season.
Marching. Wow. Roasting the marshmallows.
I just find that now it's kind of like I honestly think my writing is better than my speaking. Like it's for me, my speaking, I don't know, just sure I'm natural when I'm just speaking, but when I'm like in front of someone, if I'm like I don't know being recorded or I'm up in front of someone, I don't talk nearly as good as I would just natural. I kind of want to get to that point where it's just natural speaking to a group of
Proud.
people.
Yeah.
I think I'm just bet I put more emotions in my writing than I do into my voice when it comes to presenting it to to an audience.
Yeah.
But obviously hard work. You kind of get better at it. There's
it
that.
makes sense, really.
See, with that, I mean, you can translate that with YouTube. Like you can obviously do that. You can write stuff and you can talk about stuff on YouTube. That'd be a one thing, but it's hard. You hear about these these really good like commentators who make crap loads of money, and then you hear about these guys who are struggling. They're kind of on they're kind of flinging a wing and a prayer. They work hard. Like they put up pretty quality videos, but they just don't have the big enough audience to make a living off of it. It kind of
You mean in
sucks.
YouTube?
Yes, in YouTube.
Yeah, that's really odd how some of the better, or it seems like better,
Yeah.
like video makers do worse. It's just the popularity, how high they are, how well known they are. Because some of them, I'm surprised they aren't as high as some others,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
Because some of the like really big guys, I can't stand to watch. I can't stand their voice, and I can't stand how they act, kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's just me. A lot of people
See-
obviously like them.
Most people kind of go for a kind of a funny and kind of a laid back personality. Well, but really, I kind of find the better videos are the ones who have a voice and aren't scared and have the balls to say something.
Yeah.
I get with them.
No,
No?
John, not like I'm gonna have.
No. Bad John.
We're not gonna kill a hooker.
Like
Eminem
8
kill a hooker?
times. No, but
In
I
the
think-
song she does.
When I think of this, when I think of Wings as like a prime example. Like the dude has what, like 400,000 subscribers, and he's barely making a living. Like, and he puts up pretty. He does a lot of balls, to say the least. He does, talk
Does
about
a lot of
stuff.
balls?
No,
Who is that again?
Wings
There
of
you go.
Redemption.
Yeah, Wings of Redemption's awesome. I watch his videos all the time.
Yep, same here. It's he has balls. Merca Durka, he has balls. Who's the guy you watch? He's kind of British. The Total Biscuit?
I watch Total Biscuit a lot.
Yes,
He is
yes.
big channel, but he says what he does.
Yeah, exactly. He has balls. But,
Total Biscuit's probably my favorite to watch.
yeah, he's good as well. I haven't subscribed to him. I probably should. But, they are,
I know
See,
exactly what you mean.
yeah. It's just that it's easy to kind of find your audience, because that's all YouTube is. It's just sharing your videos and finding the right audience, because obviously YouTube is so big right now is that you're gonna find your audience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's what you go for.
There is an audience for you. Like, that is it. I think there's like for some reason, I think someone said there's like 1 billion people who go on YouTube every day. There's gotta be some people who like your videos. Like,
Yeah.
There's gotta be some fucked up motherfucker.
Exactly. It's impossible for someone,
Wow. Thanks, Brady.
for an honest. What?
What?
I don't know.
Some screwed up Oh god. Some screwed up motherfucker, and you're just like, yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I will.
Like my
Well, it's
videos.
true.
Like my video.
It's like, thanks, Brady.
Out of 1 billion people, how many of them do you think are really fucked up in the head?
Probably
Like,
some.
I don't mean as in, like, retarded or anything. I mean as in psychopathic.
Oh.
They want
Well-
to touch children.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's a good amount of people who are like probably in the 40 demographic and like to do nasty things.
Oh god.
Small children.
Yes.
And they dance on the TV screen.
Pretty nasty. Yeah.
Dancing Queen.
Pretty sure it's illegal, too.
Yeah, it is. I guess that could be an appointment. I could take basketball. I could always be one if I.
Ooh, my coffee's cold.
I guess those are the three big things. I guess. Other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, I just know I'm going into medicine. Anyways, new topic.
Yep.
You guys
Alright.
good with a new topic?
Yep.
John?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. What would you do if you only had 40... God damn it. What would you do if you only had 24 hours left to live?
Well.
Wow.
Start with John on this one. He hasn't been talking much.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that what I'm about to say is inappropriate.
Don't
Say it.
Screw it. Who cares?
John, you got balls, don't you?
He does.
There you go.
You could say it in public. You could say
Screw
it.
as many bitches as humanly possible.
I thought of that actually.
Yeah. I think that passed everybody's mind.
Yep, pretty much.
Unless I'm gonna die from AIDS, that would be very
Then
dick
no.
move.
That's
Well, you
kind of
probably-
it's illegal to do that.
Yeah.
If you know you
Pass
have
it
you can't
around.
do that, like have mass, like do all of that to everybody. It's like that's against the law.
You cannot fuck the whole world because you got fucked in the ass.
Pretty much.
Man, okay, that's something I thought of. It's like, well, it's like whatever. Like, it really doesn't mean much. So why do it?
Well, your friend will be
question,
happy
why
with you
not?
if you know what I mean.
Pardon?
Your friend will be happy with you if you know what I mean.
Oh, goodness.
Mm.
Oh.
I would
Yeah.
probably be doing exactly what I'm doing most days.
Playing video games and playing baseball, like in the evening.
I don't know, fuck baseball. I would change that for volleyball.
Man, what I would probably do is I would just walk around. I would honestly just look at all the sights that I would see, and I would just take it in, kind of like, this is what I'm... It's just kind of giving a reminder. It's like, yeah, I only have 24 hours to live, but life was good. You know what I'm saying?
What would get me, though, is the last hour. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not afraid of it.
Yeah.
That's something that I've never been really scared of. I'm not.
Yeah.
If I go, I go. I don't believe in any religion or anything like that.
Yeah.
Some people do, which is fine by them. But if I look at it, if I go, I go. I won't remember it. I won't know about it.
It's really weird. Just kind of going on the topic of religion. I can't. It's so confusing, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a really touchy subject.
it is
Probably
a
shouldn't
touchy
put that
subject.
in our podcast.
Not the first one, anyway.
Yeah.
What? I'm not gonna do editing on this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm too
well,
lazy.
maybe we're not going to really in depth of it, but I will just say that it's, actually screw that. I probably shouldn't say anything. We're just
People will get offended probably, so that's why I said probably no, we shouldn't talk about it.
It's one of the things they say never to talk about is religion and politics.
Religion and what?
Politics, but that's like
Oh, come
if
on.
you're demographic
about
or
politics.
Religion makes sense. Politics doesn't.
No, politics don't make no sense.
this is in the States. If you're, I forget the groups. If you're like demographic,
FBI.
Democratic and Republican.
yeah. If you're those and you don't argue with somebody else about it or something like that.
It's like a bro code, but not.
Yeah,
A broless bro code?
Basically.
It's
that's just a code.
It's an Obama bro code. It's oh my god. It's the Obro code.
Oh,
You see-
Broma?
Oh, Roma.
We don't have that problem in Canada. We just stay in our igloo and everybody's happy.
Wow, Josh. Don't be racist to Canada at all.
Racist to your own goddamn country. Oh. Actually, that's not racist, it's prejudice, isn't it? Or maybe
Yep.
it's both. Does that count as both? It's not
I
really
can't
offensive,
remember.
It's just retarded. It's full retard.
It's like you're everything wrong.
Yeah.
Somebody
that's what
saying
I
something?
I probably just take everything in. I'd probably just be like, yeah, and I think probably more. I'd probably just like throw a big party and just be like, hey,
Yay!
Hey, yeah,
Bang all the
yeah.
people ready?
We're having a
Pardon?
party.
Is that where
I
you're
don't-
bang all the people?
I don't think so. I
Project X.
Maybe a couple cheap hookers
Oh,
here
that was
and
a
there.
good movie.
Oh,
Yeah, Project X was a good movie. It's really interesting.
It's
Interesting,
kind
Josh.
of like the part. It's kind of like the party to end all parties, basically. That was it.
Or the
Have you
party
guys seen the
ended
ads
that
for The
fire.
Purge?
Pardon?
Have you seen the ads for The Purge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the commercial for it.
That movie looks amazing.
It looks pretty good.
I don't even know when it comes out.
It already came out, I believe.
Oh, did it?
I think so.
I don't like to go to the theaters though, so I'll probably just get it when it's on DVD.
Basically, I think so. I think it was, people thought that it was supposed to be like a kind of it was kind of like a life lesson. You know what I'm saying, to not do this, but really, it's just like a modern day hack and slash.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
It's just a horror movie, but it looks like a good one. I'm not into horror, but that one looks really good.
I don't know.
It has a nice concept behind it.
Yeah, well, I think there was less of a concept.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways,
It's interesting, honestly. 24 hours without any law. It's like
Mm.
I don't. That doesn't seem right for me. I couldn't do that. First of all, I'd probably die. Second of all, why would you go 24 hours without any law? It's like what
the idea
do you
behind it
accomplish?
is it's a night for everybody to let out their anger and frustration with the world.
Oh, so you basically screw it over.
No,
That's
it's the law
Yeah.
assumes after 24 hours and everything would be cleaned up.
Oh, please. No.
Don't worry about it.
See, I would understand it. I wouldn't necessarily be a fan of it.
No, because you
But I'm-
die. Everyone would die.
No,
Die.
if you have a gun and you've had a nice, like, secure building to hide in.
Or if you lived in Norton, where the nearest neighbor is about 4 miles away.
That's
Don't worry
true.
about it. Actually,
Yeah,
my
see,
neighbors are like,
No, John, this is in the States, though.
I guess.
Where everybody's basically butt-fucking each other.
Yeah.
Actually,
Really?
my nearest neighbor is about 100 meters or so, but
same here.
the space between neighbors is big.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, like, oh my god. I
My
couldn't.
Anyways,
next
let's
door
move on.
neighbor's the church. That's like friggin' half a click to the left.
Okay, guys, let's stop talking about geography.
Alright.
I like my church.
Alright,
I don't
Next.
go to church.
next topic. If
Alright.
you had any superpower, what would it be?
I'm gonna have to say invisibility.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You'd never be able to get detected, and there would be things that you could do without being detected.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I did too.
The superpower, why I have every single superpower.
That's not a superpower.
Yes, it is.
We
It's
didn't
not a
accept it.
superpower, Trevor. You have to pick one.
I don't want to pick one.
See, I'd like to fly. I'd just be like, you know,
Fuck.
see, I could just be in school, I could be writing a paper, and I'd just be like, well, screw this. Flip the table, get out of here. Just fly out. And be like, you crazy. They couldn't do anything about it. I'm in the air. What are you going to call it? The Air Force?
Ghostbusters!
Get shot down, bleeding out on the sidewalk. I would probably take invincibility.
Invincible.
True. Immorality.
Just-
And that's,
Yeah, that kind of thing. Just run through walls, have fun with it.
that'd be pretty cool.
If it comes with, like, that ability. If not, then you could just, like, get shot at and just giggle.
Bang.
Go on a
Whoa.
motor spree.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, that's not real. I don't think that's classified as invincibility. I think
Yeah,
there'd have to be some kind of, like, kind of strength or speed to, especially if you're
But
gonna
with
run.
invincibility, you could still go on a motor spree.
Yeah, probably.
You can be like Batman.
Or I could be like the
That's not a
Nico off
superpower,
Grand
but you're
Theft Auto
really
and I can
rich
kill
with all the
everything.
crap that you can afford.
Superpower money.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
money's all I need.
Yeah. So, yeah. Like,
Alright, next topic.
yeah.
Do you believe in luck?
No, I don't believe in luck.
Why is that?
Because I think that well, okay. Goodness, that's a good one. God dang it. Because I kind of believe that hard work and determination will get you places. I believe that, you know. I believe that as much as the next guy. But
But
I
it's meant to
can't-
be, it should be.
I can't help but to believe that there's got to be, like, there's these people, I know, there's got to be people in the world who work their butts off and they don't get anything.
And then there's people that do absolutely nothing and get like millions and millions and millions of dollars.
For
If you're
example,
born wealthy, you don't deserve the wealth.
Stephen Harper.
Look at like movie actors and actresses or even major league athletes.
but that's, I think that's
Unless
kind
you're
of
like Tom Hanks. Because he's a good actor.
Or
I'm
Will
thinking more of
Smith.
the friggin' Kardashians. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
are
those
they
are hoe
doing?
bags that get paid.
Oh my god. What did
The
they
It
do?
would
one
make more
pricey
sense if she
hooker.
got paid because she was a friggin'
Okay.
porn star, but
Or a porn star, you know, either way.
Yeah, the one expensive hooker. Or a group of expensive hookers.
Yeah.
you book them all at once. It's a party.
Yeah, and they'll be yelling and hitting each other. Some people are into that.
Oh my god! What are you doing?
It's like
You
if it's
slept
tried
with
to
my
hire
husband.
like he is a hooker,
What?
a whole Jersey around and like bitch talk her. You. It's ruin her.
Wow.
They take off their t-shirts and run in, and then you're fucked.
My God.
Literally, because you're fucking.
Ah.
Maybe that's what you're looking for.
That probably is what you were looking for if you hired her as a hooker.
Yeah, that's true. How about you, John? Do you believe in luck?
Luck. Not 100%, but you know, I believe in chance over luck.
Is that the? Yeah, is that the same thing? I consider it the
It's
same
not,
thing.
I don't think it's the same thing.
It depends what kind of chance you mean. Like, if
Or
you
like-
mean, like, statistical chance.
I'm talking statistics. Oh my fuck.
Statistical.
Statistical.
It's like you're saying testicle with stats at the beginning.
Statistical. There we go.
Statistical.
Statistical.
Testicle.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
How about you, Trev?
Yes and no, I guess, because I know that hard work and dedication get you places, as Brady said.
As well as
But-
money, because you can hire hookers and that'll get you places.
Yeah.
That'll take you downtown, if you know what I mean.
But at the
Unless
same
Josh
time,
in Fable.
but at the same time, I do believe in luck, because like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't know. I kind of do, but I kind of don't, because if it's meant to be, it would be. But at the same time, you still get lucky, and your chance comes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe in, like, luck as in, you got lucky, you did this, right? Like,
Yeah.
maybe you hit a ball. It's like, you got lucky kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in luck as in, ooh, it's my four-leaf shamrock.
Yeah, same here.
Like, it's,
Like
there's almost
superstitious
two different
things.
kinds, I find.
Like superstitious.
Yeah, like, any superstitious, like, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in any of that crap.
Yeah, I don't believe in superstition, but I do believe in repetition. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
every time I go up to bat in baseball, I pick the same bat every time I go up to bat.
Yeah, in volleyball, I do the same thing before I serve.
And like when you shoot foul shots and stuff, you do
The same thing.
same thing every time.
But it's repetition, right? Like it's not really a lucky thing.
Yeah,
But it's just
so I
It's
mean-
to I find it's to calm your nerves.
But some people say,
Yeah.
you think that's your lucky thing you do. It's like, no, I just do it for repetition. 'Cause that's how I do.
I do it because it calms me down.
Okay.
Right? Because in sports, I get really, like,
Jumping.
Nervous.
yeah, jumpy, I shake, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, the other night we were playing baseball, and Josh he hit the ball really well. He comes in on the bench, and his hands are just shaking, like, no.
I got to run, though, didn't I?
Yep, he scored.
He scored with his mama. Gross.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I was really shaking. I had to write something, and I couldn't write it for a few minutes. I was
He had to, like,
shaking.
sign your name or whatever, and Josh just could not.
That's a shame.
I wonder.
I
I
found it
wonder,
quite
I wonder why
humorous.
that is. Like, is it just being nervous or something?
Probably just so
It's
exciting.
just my nerves. And it happens to me in volleyball, too. And that was that was like my first game I actually did anything in. Well, it's my first year on the sport, and it's only
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 games in now.
Yeah.
Right,
You
so
do.
it's the beginning of the season.
You're doing pretty well, I guess. You're doing pretty well
Yeah.
here.
Well, Josh had a really nice catch last night. He saved us.
Yeah, that was
he
funny.
actually saved us that game.
How so? Like, what do you...
Like, if they scored, that would have pulled them ahead.
Yeah.
So we won 5. Like, they would have scored, 2 runs there.
Mhm.
If Josh didn't catch it. And then we won 5-4 last night.
Mm-hmm.
So if Josh didn't catch that, they would have won 6-5 to us.
Wow. That's pretty good.
It was a
Yeah.
running jump sideways catch.
And it was
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
I'm like, yeah, Josh. Everybody went crazy because I got us out at the ending too. The
Nice.
pitcher's arm was really sore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went up to bat and I scored the game-winning run and also hurt my hand.
Yeah, you smoked it. And Dylan was some pissed. Dylan's another guy on our team. He
Mhm.
was some pissed at their team.
Oh, man.
Because the catcher, when, like, after like Dylan like struck out, the catcher went and hit him.
Yeah.
Like, Dylan came back, he throws the bat, throws the helmet, just flips out.
Yeah.
He gets really angry when like stuff happens that like doesn't go his way.
Mm-hmm.
He gets really angry, and I'm like, dude, just calm down. Don't worry about it. Like,
Take a chill pill.
like
So
last night, I struck out, and I get really mad when I strike out.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, but like I just chilled out and just like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I struck out. No, whatever. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. All right.
Alright,
No
new
worries.
topic. Alright, what's next? If you were stranded on a desert island, if you were stranded on a deserted island, and you could only have one item, what would it be?
does it rain there?
Let's say it's like a tropical island. There's everything. There's beach, there's mountains, there's
Is there
forest,
food?
there's rain.
Well, obviously, if it's tropical, there's gonna be some food there.
Yeah, there would be.
I would say probably a knife
Yeah.
of some sort. Probably a knife of some
If it
sort.
rains though, I would probably take a condom because that holds up to 1 liter of water.
Or you could
don't
take
have
a
to be
1
drinking
liter water bottle.
spermicide Inside.
What?
You don't have to be drinking spermicide.
You can wash it out first, John.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Trevor. You could take that, or you could take a water bottle.
But Josh,
Can you
Nobody
take a
has
can?
time.
If you take like a canteen, can you make it full?
I don't know. It's
I
just
just
this
bring,
one
like-
item, so I take it no.
one item. Can I bring a plane? Boat?
That would work.
So I can,
I think I'd bring a hatchet or tomahawk.
I'd say a knife because you could do it. You can you can
But
do a lot.
really, if you don't really need it, well, I guess you could use a knife. Knives are very useful in that case. But I was thinking, really,
I would
Mhm.
probably go for something
like
like a
one-
machete.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, we don't know how how leafy and thick the forest would be.
Hey.
that's true. Plus,
And you can also use it to cut branches.
you don't know what kind of animals are out there, right?
Exactly. And it's
That's
nice
probably-
to have a big piece of metal by your side.
It's probably better. See, I hope I never get in that situation because I will probably die. I'm not. I couldn't go. I couldn't go on a deserted island and go like freaking.
I'd have a hard
Yeah,
time with
wait.
it, but I wouldn't just lay down and die.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't do that either, but I'd probably die trying. I would die.
It's better to die trying than to never try at all.
There you go.
But I'll see you in hell if you do.
Oh. Well, I-
See what I did there?
Ow!
He did.
Oh.
Rough.
Glad at me.
Man.
So I'd bring a machete, Brady'd bring a knife, John bring a hatchet, and what would you bring, Trev?
A plane or a boat or something, so you can get away.
Something sensical.
sensible. I'd probably bring. I don't know. I'm
Plane
just
wouldn't
thinking.
work out, I would imagine, because you probably couldn't take off anywhere.
Well, I could bring
Or
a
you
boat,
could take
Brady.
off on the beach. I do that all the time in Just Cause.
But John, this is real life, real
I
talk.
know.
Come on.
It's real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
I'd probably bring a weapon of some sort that could be reusable, like a knife
So a hatchet or
Yeah.
like a machete.
or a sword or something I could use.
Everybody
Swords-
pick something with a
swords-
blade. Why would you bring a sword? Like, bring a cutlass. It's like, oh god.
Oh, I'll bring a shield so I can defend myself, and you guys can attack. I'll
Yeah,
just
be like
tank all the
Captain
damn.
America.
You'd
I'd
be
just bring
alone,
a
Trevor.
gun.
You'd be alone.
Oh.
That would work. Bring like the Gears of War gun.
But John, you run out of ammo, you're screwed.
So, why would you be screwed? You have a
No
freaking
ammo.
chainsaw on the bottom of the gun.
Go
The
all
Lancer?
Southern America on us.
I don't know what it's called. Is it the Lancer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the retro Lancer a lot better than the Lancer, though. None of you guys play Gears of War, do you?
No, I don't play Gears of War. I'm a PS3 guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
play
that.
Gears of War because I don't have Gears of War.
I have them all. I haven't beat Judgment yet, but I have them all.
Ouchie.
Alright, next topic. What's your favorite Call of Duty game?
Hey there, Josh.
All the
Yeah, I
hipsters
just
are gonna
bumped
say
into
COD
something
4.
and hurt my
All
back.
the hipsters are gonna say COD 4.
I'd have to say Black Ops 1. That's my probably favorite.
Yeah, you never play it ever with me, ever.
Well, my Xbox has ran out, John, so.
Oh, right.
Black Ops 1, the discs, the cases for them really sucked.
The discs broke on them too a lot.
It's from the case.
The cases were dickish and the discs were weak.
Exactly. My favorite was COD 4, though. I love COD 4.
I've played COD 4. The only time I really played COD 4 is when it was like in the hacker stage.
Oh,
my
yeah, I don't
God,
mean the
I love the
multiplayer. I mean the
stage.
campaign, though.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
multiplayer on it was
COD
so-so, but the
Campaign?
campaign was fucking amazing.
Campaign is easily Modern Warfare 2 for me.
No, Call of Duty 4.
I don't know, man. Modern Warfare 2 is the first one I ever played, right? Well, actually, no, Call of Duty 3 was the first one I ever played.
Yeah, the old Call of Duty's campaigns weren't the best.
One of the worst. They
I
were
like
all-
Call of Duty 3. It's like, it was terrible and everything, but who cares? It was like a heartfelt campaign of sadness and Canadians. Just kidding, there was only 2 Canadian missions.
Man. I would have to say, like, I'd say all the campaigns are good in the mop. So I kind of wanted to break this down in front of, like, you know, there was campaign multiplayer and then kind of the other mode, which would be zombie special ops, whatever it may be. I don't think COD 4 had that.
No, that was before they thought of all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, it was... Call of Duty 4 really, I believe, is what set Call of Duty off to the franchise it is today.
Yeah.
Because it's what changed it. Before Call of Duty 4, the multiplayer was a very generic shooter.
Mhm.
It still is a generic shooter, but it gave you the custom classes. It gave you all of that stuff.
It was terrible because there was basically no good features, but I really did like playing it. It was just fun.
Fun
Just
what?
all around.
It wasn't competitive. It was just fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Halo.
Yeah, well, no, the new Halo's kind of more balanced. And the old Halos were really balanced, John. Halo 1 was in esports.
I'm talking Reach.
Oh, I hate Reach. I love campaign, but I hate the multiplayer.
Yeah. I love
The
campaign
jetpacks
is
and that
really
stuff
good.
completely wrecked the game for me.
The one.
COD 4 is... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
COD 4's game was pretty good. I can't stand the I can't really play the multiplayer. First of all, because it is in the hacker stage. Second of all, because I don't think it's really balanced. There's only a certain amount of guns that you can use. I don't think the gun balances very well. I don't think they really fixed that. Really,
I think that
until
when they went
Black
for it, they
Ops
weren't
2.
going for this extremely balanced thing, though. They were just going to make a game.
That's true. That's true.
Like, in Black Ops 2, they tried to balance everything. They did a good job on it.
No, that was probably the most balanced game, a Call of Duty game ever. I'm dead serious.
They wanted in esports. I haven't been following it, so I honestly don't know if they got in.
It's in. I don't know if it's in esports, but it's definitely a lot more competitive than it once was. Like, it
Yeah, I knew
really
there
is.
was, I love the league matches, because that's what I play.
League play, I'm pretty sure MLG Anaheim, they were playing Call of Duty, and then that Call of Duty Championship Series tournament or whatever, remember, it was first team got 75,000, whatever the heck the money was, I really don't know. But it is a lot more competitive. There's so much that you can use in this, it's very balanced,
Yeah, I love balanced games. They really draw me in.
Yeah.
Like
no.
StarCraft is pretty balanced. I play StarCraft.
Honestly, I've
And
never
League of
played-
Legends is very balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Except for Aatrox. Aatrox still needs to be patched.
Yeah.
He's still in the
No.
new champion phase, though, so...
Anybody else notice that the blind with WOP?
Who?
Lee Sin.
No. He can do everything, but if he gets fed, he's powerful. But you just don't feed him. Simple as that.
I
Not
think,
John.
that simple, Josh. Your team feeds them. Don't worry about it.
I think when it comes to campaign, I think think I like Modern Warfare 3 the best. I was literally, at the end of the campaign, I was literally just, I shouted out, like, pretty awesome. That was the best, the best campaign, hands down, I've ever
Yeah, it probably had my favorite ending of them all.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, that had my
Yeah.
favorite ending. I loved
That
the ending
was
to
a
that
good
game.
ending.
I didn't like the most of it, but the end was really good.
Oh my
It was just well done, how he finally kills off Makarov.
Yeah.
And even,
Spoiler alert, by the way.
oh
John,
my
that's
God.
2 games behind.
Like,
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's one.
even still,
Yeah, that's
so-
1 game behind.
Yeah, but some people just didn't afford it.
I didn't do the campaign, but that's because I don't like doing campaigns, really. Unless I was on single.
Campaign's like the majority of the game.
I
No,
like-
multiplayer for
game.
those are the majority,
Doesn't-
John.
Multiplayer-wise, I think it goes to Black Ops 2. Everything's all balanced, except, I'd say everything but the even the LMGs are... Not too many people use the LMGs, but even still, they're pretty fair for what they are.
It's because the maps are so small and you have to be so quick that the LMGs slow you down too much.
Exactly.
When I play, I use an assault rifle. I can't say... I hate submachine guns in that game. They wrecked submachine guns in it for me. Some
Which
people
one?
love them, though. I just don't like them.
Mm.
So I lose all my close-up, but I use the FAL or the SMR.
I like that with like the FAL and the SMR is that you have to be good with it. If you're bad with a gun, it's gonna suck. But if you're good with it, it's a pretty good gun.
Exactly. I love semi-automatics. I love them. In games, that's what I go for.
Mhm.
World at War, I liked the multiplayer before it went to
Really
hell
good.
for that reason.
Yeah.
Although, by the
Still
time I
haven't
got
fought
into it, it went to hell pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because I was really late on the scene for that game.
I was even later than you were.
Yeah, and it was just hacked all the
Boy.
shit. Okay. Well, let's
Zombies-
move on. We still have a few more
Okay.
topics.
Sort of.
The North Korea problem. I don't know, this has died down quite a bit since it was a really big subject.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard much about it since then.
Yeah,
yeah.
since...
Okay, so pretty much as far as I know was that North Korea was testing nuclear bombs, and they basically, they threatened, nuclear bombs against the United States, Japan, and for some reason I thought Russia was in the mix, but I'm not sure.
Probably not Russia, because I think...
If you were to say Russia is, I mean, that's basically just like reinstating the whole like Cold War.
Cold War.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think Russia is kind of supporters with North Korea.
Yeah.
Because they were in the Cold War, so,
I think anything to do with nuclear problems like that is just complete, not bullshit, but stupidity on their end.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why you're trying to go over a country who have so much. They will if they're dropping one nuclear bomb, the United States are dropping 10 all over
Exactly,
their asses.
and the United States has ways to shoot it out of the air.
Yeah.
They
Might
had,
as well.
didn't they have boats stationed around North Korea?
Yeah, I think they had them up. They had at one point they had bombers that were circling around the Korean peninsula. Is that what it's called?
Peninsula?
Peninsula.
Peninsula. Why do I call it peninsula? I have no idea.
Venezuela.
Because it's Venezuela.
Venezuela.
No.
Oh well.
Venezuela.
Peninsula.
Station boat here.
Yeah, if I heard that something like if they shot up a nuke, it would blow up in their own airspace.
Yep.
Like they would be able to shoot it down that quickly,
Mhm.
which is amazing because that's
I think it has settled down a lot. I mean, they are in a lot of talks and stuff, like right now. But I hope it doesn't really escalate anymore. I hope it really just dies down. 'cause
Oh yeah, some of the nuclear, what is it called? Fallout would reach us up here.
It depends on where they targeted us.
Well, they'd probably aim for a high population
New York
state.
and
New York, Washington,
East Coast.
something like that.
East Coast, definitely.
Yeah, and that's, they're not too far from us, and they have quite the radius on them.
Would it really reach us? Like, really?
We're right on the border.
Well,
It would probably reach us, but the majority, like northern New Brunswick, probably wouldn't.
No, I would say it would. I think New Brunswick would be in it, depending obviously where it hits. This isn't the blast, though. This is the radiation
Fallout.
afterwards.
Yep.
The
Like the video
fallout,
game.
it's called.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We wouldn't be hit by the blast unless they hit, like, Maine.
That would
Hip- well, Maine's not a very good target. I don't think there's any military bases in Maine.
I don't think there's anything in Maine.
be not too much anyway.
There's a
Nor
couple
New
shops.
Nor New
Yeah, there's some
Hampshire or
stores, there's
Vermont.
some, what are they called? Outlets.
Yay.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, a brand outlet where you get things cheaper.
Chimo.
In Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, there's nothing. Once you get to Boston, then you hit some high. Massachusetts, that's what I'm trying to say. Then you hit some high population areas.
Exactly, and if you were to bomb somewhere, you want to hit where everybody's at.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You can't have a purge without people.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Although those people that you're looking for are dead. At
Yeah.
least that's what you want. But that's not the point. The point is you want to go where it's busy.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, out in Norton, that's not busy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
John, it's the busiest place on Earth. Duh.
Trevor just...
You guys are pretty secret because I'm nothing really busy there.
Nothing's ever busy in Norton.
Yeah.
Probably the most
Except
busiest
for the
thing is
urban.
if a cow crosses the road.
Yeah, but there's no farms here, it's just...
Exactly.
Well.
Well, some places do other. Anyways, that's all the topics I have. I don't know if anybody else has any more.
No.
Well, we didn't really prepare for topics, I thought that was your job.
It was my job, but I was supposed to get us to half an hour. We're at 45 minutes.
So do you want to end it there for today?
I say we go to an hour
Sure.
if we can.
Okay.
Oh, fine. Fine. All right. Think it's something.
So, for, like, let's say League of Legends. Why do you
Alright.
think Lee Sin is OP?
I have no idea. All right.
Because he can do a roundhouse kick that does over 1,300 damage. What, John?
Because he took training from Chuck Norris.
Yeah, roundhouse.
I just find that funny because all champions can be overpowered. Even Sirocco, like John's got his ass kicked by Sirocco, but John's also a
That's
really
not
bad
saying
player.
much, Josh.
It's because she can
Insulting
CS
John.
like a boss.
I just found it funny you got your ass kicked mid Sirocco.
Well, she camped on the turret, and she CS'd on the turret.
That's why you take out the CS. On her, like you destroy the CS so you keep up the CS, John.
That's what happens when you push your lane, John.
Yeah, but it's not my fault that I pushed my lane.
Whose
Yeah,
fault
it
is it
is.
then? It's the magical ghost that's been humping your head.
She made me last hit, and she didn't last hit until it got to her turret, in which case she just kept it out of turret.
Okay. I still find that funny that you lost to Sirocco.
She was really, really, really strong in the lane.
I
I'm sure she was,
Garen,
John.
And I destroyed her, just saying. John was Victor and he did not destroy her.
You were who, Trevor?
Garen.
Yeah.
Demacia!
So, what console are you guys looking forward to? The Xbox
Yes.
One or the PlayStation 4?
Praise the
Well, now
Lord.
that they have the Circle of Friends rule, I'm looking towards the Xbox One, but
Yeah.
I'm obviously not going to buy them until the 360 servers shut down.
Yeah, that's true. That's
If
something
they shut down, they might not, because the 360 is still really popular, and a lot of new releases are coming out on both Xbox One and Xbox 360.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Ghost is doing that.
Yeah, that's what they're
So,
doing.
are they doing, like, the same thing they did with, like, the Wii and the GameCube, where you can play Xbox 360 games?
No, backwards compatible, I heard, is not going to happen.
Dick!
That's what I thought, too. It's like you really
They're
want to
doing
pull
that-
those...
I think they're doing that for PlayStation 4. I think.
Your mic's really low, Brady.
Sorry. You can. I think you can do that. I think it's a thing called Gaikai or something, and it's like a company that that Sony owns. I think you'll be able to balls. Sorry.
You'll be
Do you
able
keep
to
dropping
call.
your mic or something?
Me? I don't know what happened. I really don't. Oh, okay. Just wait a minute. I'll fix this. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Is this good?
So what are your thoughts on the console?
Pardon? Me? I'm looking at both. I'm really looking at which console can play the game better, which is the smoother and better online experience. That's those are the two things so far. Because right now they are both. There are things that the PS4 and the Xbox One have advantages in. Well, first of all, PS4 it's cheaper and from what we know so far, it's more powerful.
I'm willing to pay that extra $100 though for the Xbox exclusives.
Really.
Yeah.
Exclusives.
Halo, Gears of War, Titanfall looks amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if anybody's seen that, but Titanfall looks good.
Yeah.
And there's so many exclusives that Xbox gets because you pay for that. Xbox Live, you pay for that service, so they have a little more cash to spend.
And in the Xbox One, you're right. You are right about exclusives. And then what they'll do with the Kinect, with the development. I don't think they're doing this friend thing because they dropped the DRM. I don't.
Yeah, they had to. There were too many little bitches whining about it.
So they won't. They're not doing that, John. I don't believe because
I liked the DRM. I liked the sharing among friends. I thought that was a good idea. The sharing among friends, the DRM, I loved that idea.
It was a good idea.
But you had those people complaining and whining about things that wouldn't affect them.
To be completely honest, Xbox made a ballsy effort. Like I mean, yeah, you had to connect so much in online, but they made a ballsy effort to make it a 21st century new console. They really did. You know, they're not like PS4 who are just kind of sticking to their guns. You know.
PS4 is just sticking to what they know. Xbox is trying something new.
Exactly, but however,
I believe Microsoft is able to do that though. Sony can't. Microsoft's bigger than Sony.
Yeah.
Like,
when it comes to America, just because America is probably one of the biggest markets in the gaming industry.
Sony owns Japan.
Yes, Sony owns Japan, kind of the Asian. I think they're overtaking Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo's. I think this is kind of the demise of Nintendo.
Yeah, they might be. I don't like a PlayStation myself. I don't like the controllers.
What I've heard is that they've made a lot of improvements to the controller, the PS4 controller.
I think I like the new PS4 controllers. They actually look pretty nice.
And
yeah, they look better than the PS3. The PS3 for me are too small.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the Xbox one's with that nice bulky controller, which I've always loved. A lot of the time I play with the chat pad in to get it more bulkier.
Yeah. Well, I grew up playing a GameCube, so it wasn't much of a change for an Xbox. It's pretty much the exact same shape, except a little bit more curved.
I grew up on computer and Xbox original.
Yeah.
Or the Xbox One. As I used to call it, but that was not going to work anymore.
Original. I just call it the Xbox, actually, because that's what it's technically called, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but if I'm talking, it's like I'm talking about the Xbox. People like the 360 or the other one. I'd say Xbox One.
Yeah.
Right, because it's one. It's first. I don't know why they're naming the new one One.
I don't know.
Reverse psychology.
I think it's kind of one thing, like one.
They're going for your HDMI 1 port.
Something like that.
Right? They want to be your center of entertainment in your living room. When you turn on your TV, you switch to HDMI 1, and you turn on that damn console.
Yep, that's
is what they're going for.
Yep.
So, I just checked the specs, and they're the same.
Are they really the same? I thought there was a lot of them.
No.
I heard PS4 is a little bit better, like not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Yeah,
8 core processors.
Yeah.
They both have 8 gigs of memory. I'm not checking the core clocks yet, though, so that could be where they're beating them.
I'm pretty sure there's something. It has to do with like DDR5, DDR something like that. I'm not sure.
DDR3.
Xbox has DDR3 RAM, and PlayStation has DDR5.
And they have GDDR5.
Yes, that's what we have. Yep.
That is higher, correct?
Exactly.
It does something else though. it's better in a sense, but worse in a different sense.
I think with them, I think with DDR3, I think it's like, it's kind of smoother. But I think with them DDR5, it does more. It has more what's called memory bandwidth or something like that. So they do more with it.
That's exactly what it is. I think that's what I've heard, anyways. But I heard a lot of it's in the video codes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I can't
Which is a
find
big
any,
part.
talk about the GPUs.
If you go on Woody's Gamertag, he does talk a lot about like the technical stuff within the Xbox One and the PS4, comparing the specs. But I don't really care about the specs. It when it comes down to it, it's without it, whatever can, be smoother. I honestly think Xbox is a bit, smoother and a better gaming experience.
Xbox's software is so much superior.
It is,
Microsoft is a software company.
Yes.
Like, what are you expecting? Of course it's going to be stronger than Sony's.
Well, technically, Sony's is a port, because they don't really have a software, really.
Yeah. They say when people code for all three platforms, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, they code it for Xbox, because you can then port it to PC easily. Because they're both using a form of Windows.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to try to get it over to the PlayStation, because it's a completely different clusterfuck.
Yes.
But Microsoft owns a full market in one and a partial market in the other.
What do you mean?
It's Windows on most computers.
Yes.
Right? I'm pretty sure you have to do something to get a Windows game. Not sure on this, though.
Yeah, Windows.
Like, to make a game for Windows? I'm not sure if you have to pay any royalties for that at all.
Not sure.
I'm not sure how the PC market works exactly.
Neither do I.
But I know for the Xbox, to do just an update, it costs people like $10,000.
Oh, God.
Wow.
For the game to put in an update, to patch. Like, it's insane how much you actually have to pay. And to get something on the the Xbox Arcade, costs like $40,000, I think I heard.
Holy crap.
Don't know how true this is. That's just what I heard.
Yeah.
Which, that's insane.
It is. It really is.
It really is.
The new consoles are trying to make a lot more indie-friendly.
Yes.
Which is good, but I don't play indie games. I don't like them for the most part. I like that big AAA campaign. Because I'm a single-player lover. Multiplayer's okay, but single-player for me is where it's at.
Yeah. Like...
Or co-op campaign.
Like
Co-op campaign's great, like Borderlands.
Yeah. I like those games, and I also like the ones that are, like, full, like, completely, like, single-player, like Skyrim and Red Dead Redemption is another good single-player game.
Yeah. It has some multiplayer in Red Dead, but not very good.
It's not
Tomb Raider. The new Tomb Raider, I don't know if anybody else has played that.
Never have, but I've seen gameplays on it.
It's amazing. The campaign in that one, it was great. I loved it. That was the only game I've stayed up all night just to play.
Wow.
I think I put like 10 hours, 12 hours into it to beat it. And that was in like 2 days.
Wow. See,
I love the game.
it's funny, like... I just don't want to be, like, with AAA things, I don't want to be ripped off, because I want to say, I mean, games are $60, and they're friggin' expensive.
Yeah,
So,
but they're still not making money.
You just kind of want to get worth that game. I'm going to say Call of Duty's only 15 missions, but you know where people get their money's worth? From the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer is just, it's for me, you can play it all the time, and it never gets old. I don't care what you do. I've been playing it for the last, 3 years?
Yeah, I find it gets old really quickly, but I'm not into that kind of shooter. I'm a strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Or, I'm not puzzle. Like, Tomb Raider has a lot of puzzles in it. I didn't like the puzzle element, but I love there's not a whole lot of strategy in that game, I guess.
See, I think with Call of Duty, there is strategy. There is a bit of strategy, but it's a very advanced strategy. Like it's very complicated, to say the least.
It's military, like, flanking strategies.
Kind of.
But it's not
yes.
even like it's straight up. It's more as in you have to run around with a suppressor so you're not caught kind of thing.
Rather
Sort
than
of.
I have to watch this guy sneak behind this corner and then hide out until he passes and then go by.
Yeah, camping.
No, like in like Hitman Absolution, I played that at a friend's house, and yeah, it's kind of like what you have to do. You have to like hide back and watch the guy's pattern of where he walks.
Yeah.
And you have to work your way through the like almost like a puzzle. You have to work your way through the map to get to the objective.
Yeah, I love games like that. Stealth, really nice stealth games. I need more stealth games.
Well, I think Hitman Absolution is like $20 at Walmart, maybe.
Oh, I think the price on it dropped so quickly.
It did.
I kind of wish they'd do that with other games, like, you know.
Yeah, like if you look at like Borderlands goes down in price pretty quickly.
Mhm.
They make the money all in DLC, but the price goes down quickly, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's a very good game though. I bought Borderlands 2 here a little while ago, and I haven't played it in a long time, but it was still a really good game.
Yeah, I haven't picked that up yet. I need to pick that game up.
So does John, but
I just haven't had the cash on me to get it.
We're done here, eh?
Well,
Do you have to go, John?
I should probably go mow the lawn before it gets too hot.
yeah,
alright,
true.
well, you can do that.
Yeah, you can go, man.
So, are we
Who's
done?
the host of the call?
I think. Maybe,
Alright, as long as it's
Yeah,
not
I'm-
John, John's good to leave.
are
Alright,
we
see you
done
later, man.
recording for today or no?
Bye-bye.
Oh, actually, we can end it now. It's at an hour.
Alright,
You guys
Okay.
want to wrap it up?
Sure.
sure.
And how long is it?
It's been an hour and 2 minutes.
Wow,
Oh, okay.
pretty good. Pretty good for a start.
Alright. Go mow
Alright,
the
guys,
lawn.
I guess that's it.
Good day.
See you later.
What?
Adios.
Let's end.